Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NWatch and I'm back with the full review of this Heimdallr Sea Ghost, an homage to a certain brand which starts with O, and I'm not really going to say with what's going on in YouTube right now, so I'm not going to really say a certain brand name, so that I don't really want to get my my channel being taken off. So let's just say you guys know it, right? So you guys know what this is homaging of, right? So yeah, I've worn this. I've done a full unboxing video about 2 or 3 weeks back. So yeah, this is this watch turns for a full review, right? So let's cue the intro and boom. Okay, welcome back guys. So this is my full review of the Heimdallr Sea Ghost, right? So very nice titanium watch, and that I've got through the AliExpress summer sales somewhere around end of June. Okay, so I've got quite a good price on this one, so less than 200 bucks. So normally this thing goes for about 230 or 240, so you can make, of course you can get it cheaper if you go for the strap version, but I've got it on this bracelet, on this mesh bracelet version, because this thing, if you want to get it for just the bracelet by itself, it's gonna cost you 40 to 45 bucks. But if you go if you buy it together with the watch, it's just gonna cost you about 20 bucks more compared to the strap version, right? So that is why I decided to go with this one. But there is a big issue with this bracelet, which we will go later on. But okay, so before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am wearing my Seiko mini turtle in blue. I'm so sorry guys, I really can't remember the model name for this particular piece. Maybe it's SRPC 39, I can't remember, but yeah, this is an awesome little watch. Nicely done there, Seiko. I just hope that I bought it earlier, because this thing like released like 2 years back. But yeah, I have no idea why I delayed buying it. But yeah, but still very nice. This is of course a birthday present from my wife, so this is definitely going to be a keeper. Okay, so let's get back to this particular watch. Let's do the dimension first guys. So I've got my key caliper here, so they said the dimension is 42 millimeters. Okay, so let's just see if that is correct. Okay, so at about 41.7, yeah, let's just call that 42. Okay, so the thickness is about 13.7, so not 14 just yet, about 13.8 there. And oh, okay, so some area is 14. Okay, yeah, let's call it 14 then. 42, 14, and a lug to lug of about 49 millimeters, I think. Yep, 49 millimeters, and a lug width of 20 millimeters, right? So very nice size indeed. Okay, so the most important dimension of this particular watch is definitely the weight, because this is a titanium case watch, right? So I heard a few reviewers mentioned that this is using a titanium grade 3. I have no idea, the Heimdallr website didn't really say so. They just mentioned it as titanium watch. So you can see that on the bracelet, which is stainless steel by the way, is 111 gram or 112 grams. So you can't really take any links off, so you are, technically you are stuck with this weight. All right, of course it's going to weigh less on a strap such as this one, but yeah, we will see. I will show you guys later on how this would look and weigh on this particular strap. Okay, so let's go through one by one. Okay, so the first thing first, the bezel, right? So the bezel, the first thing that I don't really like about this bezel is the bezel action. The bezel itself is okay, not that bad. So it features the scallop design here. This bezel is of course made from titanium. So even on the Heimdallr website themselves, they mentioned that the action of the bezel will be a bit different compared to the stainless steel version. So yeah, let's just check out how it feels. Okay, so when you want to turn it, sometimes it's going to be a bit slippery because of the design of the bezel insert, and you can hear, right? So you can hear that. Let's just bring it closer to the mic. Okay, so you can hear that the sound is not really that satisfying, But fortunately it does line up with the 12 hour marker, so that is good. This features 120 clicks, so very nice. And it has that loom pip which is protruding out from the bezel, from the bezel insert, which is in aluminum. Okay, so I really have a problem with this style of bezel loom pip, because sometimes I can just knock it off on the door handle or even on the door themselves. So some of the watch that I've used in the past has something similar to this, and this loom pip just fall off. But fortunately this crystal, right, the sapphire crystal, is quite tall. You can see here, so they call this a box sapphire crystal. You can see that even if I try to bump it on the on a door handle or whatever, so it will hit the sapphire crystal first. So maybe, just maybe, this loom pip will will survive, right? Okay, so that is about the bezel insert and the bezel, right? So let's talk about the sapphire crystal. So you can see that it is a box dome sapphire crystal, very nice, with that anti-reflective coating. We can see that there's some blue hue, right? So it's enough, I think so, because this is a silver. All right, so they say in the website it's white dial. It's actually a super bright silver dial, and yeah, you can see that it makes the crystal just goes away. It feels like you can just touch the dial of the watch. So very effective AR coating there. Okay, so the dial itself featuring this, it's not really that sunburst style. You can't really see any sunburst in it, but very nicely done there, I think. So they come in 3 colorway. There is that black one, and I will put it here, the black one, which looks similar to the one used on the Bond movie, and there is a blue dial version, right? And this silver or white and silver dial. All right, so I choose this one because I don't have something similar to this colorway in my collection. Okay, so it features that printed Heimdallr shark logo up top, and Sea Ghost printing here in red, and automatic in 200 meters. So very simple and nice. Luckily they went for this they didn't really use the applied shark logo, because if they use that one, I think it would like just wash out like that. So printed is nice because it gives it quite a contrast, in my opinion. Okay, so we have the minute ring or minute markers on the outer side of the dial, and as you can see here, because of this box dome sapphire crystal, it looks like it is a bit, on the slope, but in reality it is actually straight, right? So you can see it like so. It is actually on a flat surface, but because of the dome sapphire crystal, it looks like it is on a slope, but no. Okay, so we have this what do you call this, triangle, not really triangle, so very unique 12 hour markers here, with the circular hour markers on 1, 2, 4 and 5, 7, 8 and 10 and 11, and we have this simple rectangular hour markers on the 3 and 9, and we have a date wheel on 6 o'clock, which is my favorite position for a date wheel. I just love how that looks. Okay, so we have that date wheel in white. I think on the black one they are using a black date wheel, and on the blue one I think they are using a white one. I'm not really sure, but yeah, still I just love how this how that date wheel looks on this silver or super or silver white version, and you know what, I just love that position. Okay, so and the second hand is using that very thin black hands here, with that lollipop second hand with that red tip, and the hour hands, right? So it features this skeleton hour hands with that circular hands there, and skeleton hands on the hour on the minute hands. Okay, so this, however, has, for me, it is a huge problem for me. Okay, so let me just show you how the loom works, right? Let's just charge it a bit. Boom. Okay, so that is how the loom looks right now after I charge it with my studio light here. So now the C3 Super Luminova works really well in the dark, but on the hour hands and the minute hands, you can see that there is a thin stripe, right? So thin stripe on both sides of the hour hand and minute hand. Those loom are not going to be staying that long, and when it is super duper dark, let's say 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning, you cannot see them at all, which makes this watch not really that useful in the wee hours of the morning. Maybe 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, you can't really determine whether it is 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or even 4 o'clock sometimes, right? So that is a huge letdown for me, because I just love how this watch feels and look. Okay, so yeah, I just wish that Heimdallr could increase the thickness of this hands here. I think Philida, right? So another brand from AliExpress, Philida, does it. They make it a bit bigger, a bit thicker, so that they can put more loom inside it. So I just wish Heimdallr can do that. Okay, so that is downside number 2. Okay, downside. Okay, let's just go through one by one. Okay, so yeah, the crown, very nice crown. Oh, let's just see how big or how small it is, right? So this is 6.4 6.5 crown, very nice and easy to use. So it features this I can't really say knurling, right? I don't remember, but this pattern here makes it easily to grip, and when you unscrew it, boom, it has that pop. Very nice and strong spring action there. Of course, you can wind it, you can hand wind it. The second position, you can change the date, but it is already 10:30 p.m. now, so I'm not going to be changing any date, because yeah, that is a very bad thing to do on your mechanical watch, and you can just pull out to the second position and the second hand stops, because it is using the Seiko NH35, right? So put it in and screw it back. Of course, always turn it back, turn anti-clockwise, and then go clockwise when you want to screw down your crown. And very nice. I just love how this crown feels. It feels like a much more expensive watch. Okay, so on this 10 o'clock, we have that cupcake style manual helium release valve, which I think is useless. Okay, so you can see that if I forgot to screw it back in, you can see that there is a red ring down inside there to remind you, hey man, you haven't screwed it back. Okay, so just screw it back in, then boom, you are good to go. I would have preferred for this thing to be removed, but yeah, you know what, it is a styling purpose, so yeah, you can't really argue about it. Okay, so that is the crown and this cupcake. Okay, so let's talk about the case. The case finishing is very nice. You can see that all of the surface here are using brushing, so there's no polish whatsoever on the bezel and also on the case. So it features this twisted lug, right? So very nicely done there. You know what, the brushing is quite nice. There's no it's not satinized, but it is a brush finishing, so but super fine brushing, very nice done, nicely done. Okay, so but the only concern here is this part of the brace of the case. So this is quite sharp in my opinion, but you know what, you can't really fault it, because even Saint Martin or the Saint Martin SN017, the sub homage, also has the same issue, and also my buddy's WK his Tudor Black Bay 58, right? So I've handled his watch and it has the same problem here. So it's quite sharp here, but it won't hurt your wrist, so I can assure you that. Okay, so let's go to the before we go for this one, let's just go to this bracelet. Okay, so it features a tapering mesh bracelet, so very nice. You know what, I just love how this thing looks. 20 tapers down to 18 millimeters, and it has that beautiful logo there, and we have this double push button, right? So in theory it looks awesome, but in reality, okay, so this part of the bracelet, right, I don't know, I have quite a ton of hot spots here. There are a few sharp areas that you can see that I have filed it a bit. Alright, so I've filed it a bit, otherwise it would irritate my skin. Maybe it is just for me, because I haven't heard or seen any other YouTube videos complaining about this particular area of the strap. But yeah, it is, for me it is a bit irritating, and it somehow hurts my skin here. Okay, so maybe because of my skin, I don't know. Okay, so the way how you put it on is you just oh, you know what, let's just do the case back. Okay, so the case back of the Heimdallr is very nice. Heimdallr automatic movement Sapphire Crystal, 200 meters or 360 feet, and 100% titanium, right? So 100% titanium. I don't think they mentioned what grade of titanium that they are using, but I think some of other reviews that I see before, they mentioned that this is using a grade 3 titanium. So I have no idea which one is the best, but yeah, it is what it is. So this case back also is using high titanium, so very good. Okay, so to put it on, right? So to put it on, you just have to okay, let's just do that again. Put it on, you just have to slide in this part of the bracelet to put it on the best position, and you can see that there is the pin here. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my mini turtle and put it on the wrist. Okay, okay, boom, very nicely. Alright, so very nice watch in my opinion. So you can see that with the 49mm in lug to lug doesn't really overhang my wrist. Very nice. But like I mentioned just now, that part of the bracelet annoys me, because I really wanted to like this bracelet. So maybe I will do some more filing, or maybe I will go ahead and find some, you know, sandpaper or something to make it smooth. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so that looks absolutely awesome in my opinion. Yeah, okay, but you know what, let's take it off this bracelet and put it on something that I say much better looking, which is this awesome looking NTTD strap, Bond style Omega, NTTD style strap from I think I've got this from AliExpress again, so I can't remember the store name. So but yeah, you know what, I just love how this thing looks on this black and beige and silver colorway. It just lifts up the image or the look of this particular watch. So you know what guys, if you have similar issue as mine, your skin is too sensitive like mine, so you know what, save your 20 bucks and go for this version instead, because it looks so damn awesome guys. So yeah, let's just shut up and see how it looks. Okay, so what do you guys think of this review? If you guys have something similar to this one, or if you guys the same exact watch, so please do let me know in the comment section below. What is your user experience, and do you have the similar issues that I have with the bracelet? And yeah, to be completely honest, you know what, it's nice to know and look at this particular bracelet. Yeah, I maybe would do something about it to reduce the hot spots on this bracelet, but still, for me, this color, this strap, this style color is awesome. And yeah, maybe I'll keep it, maybe it will stay in my collection, I'm not really sure. But yeah, let's just see how it ends in this year. Maybe end of the year I will sell it, I'm not really sure. But yeah, still, what do you guys think of this particular watch? Please do let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys like this kind of video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe. Bye bye.